All right. All right. All right. All right. It is 5:58 p.m. on a lovely rainy Tuesday. It is storming here in Jeffersonville. And me and Jalil are just sitting here vibing out. Ready to have a good conversation today. Um, this is I don't want to say this is a test because I actually do have a topic today. However, you all know this is all the beginning stages of this. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has checked out my videos and any of the podcast posts that I have posted so far. I truly appreciate the love and the support. Shout out to my mother who got me some lighting for whenever I decide to start video recording this podcast. Shout out to my daughter and Jaleel for sitting with me so far. Shout out to a few of my friends that have already reached out to me and are super excited about this and would even love to co-host. I would love to have them on. These are people that I love to converse with anyways. Today I do have sweet baby Lil, aka Jaleel, on the mic with me.
It was good.
So let's just get into our topic today. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I'm going to move the mic just a little bit. I can just kind of tell that my voice bars on this sound recording is going crazy. But yeah, now my voice is what my voice is. And so I'm here to be myself, and that's it. So today the topic is calling, following your calling and moving forward despite fears. I suppose. So I'm going to use my experience with purchasing equipment to start a podcast, the decision to start uploading videos and reels of myself, just doing anything, really, anything related to good health, mind, body, and spirit. That's my thing. It's been my thing for several years now. So I'm just stepping into it. I have been called to create, and I would keep, after prayer and meditation and journaling, I would continue to tell myself, girl, create what? You have no creativity. Your siblings are creative. Your friends are creative. Everybody's creative. You cheerlead everybody on. You encourage everybody into their creative space, and you have none. But I had to, quiet that negative self-talk because we are all creators, sovereign creators, divine creators. God called us to create. So that's what this conversation is going to be about today. Before I get into that, Jayla, did you want to say anything?
About the topic,
Mm-hmm.
I do feel that, like, with my restriction and needing to get past some of these things that are holding me back. And on the topic of you are like somebody that if somebody were to just talk to you, they would just feel much lighter. You know what I'm saying?
I do, and I appreciate that. That is a hell of a compliment, and it's wild because that's really what this is about. The name of our podcast is Somebody Needs to Hear This, and at the end of the day, that's the way that I feel when I have conversations with my mother, with my children, excuse me, with my best friends. I'm going to take a sip of this water.
And if you wouldn't mind, can I get a waterfall?
Boy. This. Anyway, so somebody needs to hear this. At the end of the day, a lot of times we have conversations with each other at work, on the phone, whatever. And we are channels. We are channeling messages from God to each other. As long as it's of that higher vibrational frequency, that positivity, that love, that moving forward, that personal growth, that is exactly what it is. So to me, somebody needs to hear this. So, moving forward, and how I decided that I wanted to go ahead and do this leap of faith for me, because this is something new for me. I have fears. I lose interest really quick. Like, baby, 1, 2, 3 days and then I'm over it. That's just it. It's like that with dating. It's like that with just about anything. I just be over it. So whatever. I lose interest real quick, and I'll quit. So that's one of my fears. And in doing so, wasting money, purchasing these items to, direct this and, produce this, if you will. And then quitting. So wasting money, wasting time, not having fresh ideas, and also not having an audience. So when I thought about those fears and I went into prayer and meditation about it, um, I just started thinking about the whys. Why do I want to do this? One, I love to talk, honey. Anybody who knows me knows that is what it is. I love to talk. I love to give advice. I love to enlighten folks and to share my personal growth, my own personal growth stories, and swap tips with people. So that's what I like to do with like-minded individuals. I love conversations with like-minded individuals where we can build off of each other. I love that. So those are my whys. So that helps me with my fears. Um, I do, when I journal, I'm a journaler. I love to journal. And
I know that's right.
I do. I will write. And that is my answer to everything. Write it down. Write it down. All my kids. They got all these ideas. Everybody has all these ideas. They forget about it within minutes or tomorrow. And they didn't write it down. Write it down.
Not me.
You don't forget?
Heck nah. Some things, if I'm not really interested in them.
Jolly Bean. I feel that. Keep claiming that. All right. Boy. All right. See, that's why you don't have your kid. Now I'm saying. So when I journal, back on topic, forgive me. When I journal, I pull cards sometimes, tarot cards, oracle cards. I recently purchased a Bible at the end of the year. I felt called to do that, not for religious purposes, but for messages. Information was scattered, so I get my information. So as I sit still, and when I sit still and I feel like God, the divine, my ancestors, spirit guides, my higher self, whenever I'm getting this information, it a lot of times comes in words, whether that be from the Bible, from somebody that I'm having a conversation with. I guess that's everybody, right? I mean, y'all gotta let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. But I get it from wherever the message is supposed to come from, I'ma get it. And I'm just grateful that I'm getting it. So when I did my Bible flip, so I do a Bible flip because I don't know much about the Bible. I did not grow up in the church. I did not grow up very religious at all. I'll have a story about that at some point, I'm sure. But I flipped through the Bible and I came across Acts chapter 9:15. I'm not going to quote it word for word, but it pretty much was like, the Lord said to him, I can't remember who the him was, but go, for this man is a chosen instrument of mine. And if I'm not mistaken, he was talking about Paul, going to get Paul out of the jail or what have you, as I read on that day that I pulled this. And just talking about the suffering and the enduring, and how Paul was to, go forth and speak, right? Go forth and speak pretty much God's word at the end of the day. And I took that and I felt that as a reminder that I too am chosen. We are all chosen. We're all one of many chosen people that God is sending forth and setting up to speak, uplift, help, heal through my own suffering and endurance. And I will do so. So that is what I'm deciding to do in this now moment. I'm moving forward. Another Bible verse, I've been trying to tell myself to slow down. Y'all know I love to talk fast. Another Bible verse that I came across was Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. About God knowing us before we are formed in the womb. And so that just made me think, well, you know what? God knows us on a soul level. Not the us that other people know. Not the us that our parents know, our kids know, but us on a soul level. And God chose us. God chose me to be an instrument of the divine. I am indeed approved by God. You are approved by God. And what God approves, nobody else can disapprove. And if they are disapproving, you can't be listening to them. What we listening to them for? All right. So, and to top all of that off, and this is all within the last few days, to top all of that off, I had a dream. It was crazy. it was a female energy with me. I don't know if it was little Angie or somebody else. I don't know, but it felt like little Angie. But it was a female energy with me, and we were rushing. We were going somewhere, and we was about to miss our flight. So I'm looking in my wallet. I don't have my ID. And anybody who knows me, if we going anywhere, I'm the main one. Hey, you got your ID? You got your this? You got your this? You got your that? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking down, and I'm like, of all people, I don't have my identification. Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So as I'm flipping through my little wallet thing, I see an old ID. It was expired, but I'm like, shoot, I'm finna see if this works. I took it to the person to get my ticket and everything, and it worked. And I'm like, oh my God, I felt like I caught a lucky break. I was humping, boom, boom, we running, going down the little thing, getting to where we need to get to. And then it dawns on me, once I get out of the country, how I'm getting back? There's no guarantee that the airport on the other end is going to allow me to come back home with this expired identification. And the dream kind of ended there. As I was journaling about it that evening, this is what came to me, and I'll read it to you, pretty much verbatim from my journal. I feel called to do that. It might be a little mixed up, but you know how journaling goes. But it says, your old identity has expired. Where are you headed? The destination. Oh, you're going. No worries. You caught a lucky break. It might have been oversight. Either way it goes, God cloaks you, honey. And God rules goes over everybody else's rule at the end of the day. You know, the rule, and I tell my kids all the time, baby, the same rules that apply to everybody else don't apply to me. And that's just how I live my life. And by that, I mean things that some people may not think I should be approved for or qualified for. Oh, baby, I am. And that's it. You are. Okay? Don't get it twisted. And just, so again, rules don't apply to the chosen. You, God approved. You are God approved. You're going anyway. Can't go back though. The old you has gone away. So in essence, you're worried about, so you're going on this destination, you're going on this new adventure and this new life, this new destiny. And don't worry. Okay? You can't go back. And that's okay because the old you has expired. You are moving forward, so get moving. And that was what I took from it myself. And I just felt like somebody needed to hear that. This is probably all over the place. I will work very diligently to listen to this and edit this and make this into something that you will enjoy listening to. I talk in circles. I'm not even going to hold you. Hopefully over time that becomes something that I can tweak if need be. I mean, hell, again, I'm here to be me, baby. I'm here to be me. And if you are here looking for anything other than me, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find it. Because I'm definitely going to show up as self. As we all should. So, anyway, the point of all of this, and I'm going to let Sweet Baby Lil say a little thing. The point of all of this is, one, what is your superpower? Okay? We all have something that is just us. What is your superpower? Whatever that superpower is, tap into it. All right? If you feel like God is calling you to do something, to make a move, to share something, please do it. Okay? Move forward. Release any fear of judgment, any fear of shame, any fears of, like being laughed at. Any fears of not being supported, release that. How about that? Because again, you are God approved. God supports you. Your spirit team supports you. Whatever that looks like for you, go for it. And that's my spill for today. I love y'all. What's up, Lil? What you got?
This just reminded me that you need to get me a Bible.
Okay, I got you, baby. I got you.
And when you're on the topic of dreams, which real quick, story time.
Go. Story time.
I'm talking, I would usually have the craziest dreams, but they would always just come out at random. I mean, like in the middle of my whole dream or whole different section of my sleep. I don't know. So one moment I'm just somehow driving, I don't even know how, in some random rust bucket of a car. I'm talking, it's beat up. There's no blinker. I'm just riding on this one lane highway, and I guess I'm going 300 miles per hour, and I literally crash into the cement, going to the skyscraper, and then I just wake up. 20 people are around me talking about big old monsters. And when I say this, I feel like you don't even believe me.
I'm just talking listening.
Just big hairy gorillas are just coming around picking us up. And I guess we gotta escape, which is like, I don't even know. Just one moment, you go into a pool of water, all the water just dissipates, and you're gone. Everybody's trying to do that. Half of us got eaten by these huge silverback gorillas.
Jaleel, so what was your take on that dream? Like, what did you think about that? What is that?
I was like,
what do you think it was trying to tell you?
I was trying to tell me stay out the dang jungle.
Jaleel, have a good night. Say goodbye, baby.
Yeah.
Have a good evening, y'all. I pray that y'all stayed for that bonus because, baby, it did something to me.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Peace out, y'all. See y'all next time.